Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dominic Peterson, aka Ducks on 503, talking all things Oregon football. If you're not following, if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and smash those buttons right now to join the Ducks on 503 family. Alright, guys, if you guys follow me on Twitter or Instagram, I went and asked you guys, what's your 2022 college football hot take for this upcoming season? I went ahead and pulled up some of the best ones that you guys submitted. I'm going to go ahead and review and talk about them. And at the end of the video, I grade them 1 through 5, 1 being not so hot, 5 being that's a really hot take. If you haven't submitted your hot take already, if this is your first time viewing, if you're just a college football fan in general, drop your hot take. I want to know what you guys think. Then I want to go ahead and talk about it, review it. I love talking about it. Don't be shy. Go ahead and drop that hot take right now. Also, I have an audience question at the end of the video. Stick around to the end of the video. Drop your answer for that question. I want to know what you guys think as well for that. All right, let's get into this hot take that someone submitted right here. Someone said that Oregon will beat Georgia by 14 and shock the world. Let's go Ducks, man. I want to see it. I'm going to be in Atlanta. I'll see you guys there to see it happen. So week 1 matchup, September 3rd in Atlanta, Georgia, in that neutral site game. And yes, neutral site game. ESPN gives a 91.5% chance for Georgia to win this game, and the spread is -18. And if I was a betting man personally, I would go ahead and take that under because I know that our Oregon Ducks are going to be competitive. Now, win by 14, I don't know, but we'll see. And I went to the Ohio State game last year when everybody was counting the Ducks out, didn't have Kayvon, blah, blah, blah. What did we do? What did we do? So we're gonna see what happens this year. Now, this is kind of a different animal now. Historic defense in 2021 for Georgia. I mean, they only allowed 10.2 points per game. They're the defending national champions. They beat Alabama 33-18 after Bryce Young and Jamison Williams kind of went crazy on them. Dan Lanning and Kirby get together and formulate some of the best defensive schemes that college football has ever seen to beat Alabama. Dan Lanning, instantly after the national championship, becomes the Oregon head coach for 2022, and now he's going to have his opening game against his former head coach, Kirby Smart. Kirby and Dan sent 15 different Bulldog players to the 2022 NFL Draft, which is the most since the draft moved to a 7-round format, and this is according to The Athletic. So, sending the most draft picks since the NFL moved to a 7-round format, 5 of those draft picks being in the first round. By the way, all defensive players: Trayvon Walker, Jordan Davis, Quay Walker, Devontae Wyatt, and Louis Seen. All 5 first-round draft picks for the Georgia Bulldogs. Now, you go, okay, they lost 15 NFL players, 5 in the first round. Georgia's down. Well, Georgia reloads, okay? They're kind of like these blue bloods. They brought in the number 3 recruiting class in 2022, according to On3 Sports, versus Oregon's number 12 recruiting class, according to On3 Sports again. But now you got to give praise to Dan Lanning now and his staff for heating up on the recruiting trail so quickly. I mean, this 2022 class to get to the number 12 spot after Cristobal's departure is huge and big. I mean, they've really shown that this staff can recruit at a timely speed. I mean, these guys stepped in and were hitting the recruiting trail on the road for Oregon. I mean, so big praise for that. Georgia, they've had coaches there. They kind of plug in, plug out coaches, but their main man Kirby's been there. It's a reload situation for Georgia. They're going to be good. They're going to be, in the national spotlight all year, going against Alabama and Ohio State for that national championship. And here's the point. Here's the point here. Oregon has a brand new coaching staff, okay, and has never coached a game together. Never, okay? These guys kind of have past relationships, I know, but that's a huge disadvantage for this game. I mean, you got Kirby Smart, a national defending championship head coach, against, a rookie head coach. Let's just keep it real. He's 0-0. I'm just saying, that's a big disadvantage. I mean, you're going to, as a first-time head coach, you got to learn the ropes a little bit. It's not the same as just being a defensive coordinator. Now, he learned from the best, Kirby. He might know Kirby's best things, but Kirby's going to switch it up. He's not going to keep it the same. So, huge disadvantage there for Oregon, having a first-time, not only head coach, but a first-time coaching staff that's never coached a game to this point. It'll be the first time. Now, given Georgia also has new assistant coaches as well, but they still have their main man, like I said, Kirby Smart, head coach. Been there for almost 10 years now, and just locked in another 10 years, $100+ million contract for Kirby Smart. So congratulations to Kirby for that. Another thing here that worries me for this Georgia game, why I don't think Oregon will take this one, is Georgia has 3 of the best tight ends in the country with experience. I mean, these guys are really good. They have a national championship quarterback, Stetson Bennett. Say what you want, walk-on quarterback, whatever. The dude is solid, makes the right passes where it needs to be. Poised, under control. Nothing's too big for him. And Oregon really struggled to defend the pass in the middle against the Utah tight ends when Oregon played Utah twice. I mean, that middle of the field was open, and Utah had some pretty good tight ends. They're going to have to solve that problem if they're going to want to beat Georgia, for sure. I think that Georgia tight end versus the linebacker group is going to be the biggest key to watch for that game. Now, my last point here, Georgia loses a lot of their championship defense and is now a young team. I mean, there's a lot of young guys stepping in for this defense for Georgia. But, I mean, they bring in the number 3 recruiting class this year, and they've been nothing but top 3 the last 5 years. So this is not a rebuild for Georgia. This is going to be a reload. They're going to keep going. So this is a hot take. Just to say Oregon will beat Georgia is a hot take. I mean, they're 18-point, they're 18-point. Georgia's 18-point favorites. So 5 out of 5 for a hot take here, no doubt. Say they'll beat Georgia is hot. Say by 14, that would definitely shock the world. I mean, Oregon, the eyes would be on them all year. Let's just say that. I think Oregon will have a fighting chance. Like I said, I think if I was a betting man, the spread for me, I'd take the under. I also don't think Georgia's offense is that explosive. So if Oregon's able to kind of hang in there, I don't know what Oregon's offense looks like this year. We could put up points. We're gonna see. I think Oregon has the talent on offense and defense to make it a game, and I think it's going to be interesting. I do not think it's going to be a blowout, but I just don't see Oregon winning. It's going to be tough. But if you guys like content like this, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, and as always, go Ducks.